Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for SH Figuarts, and we have the blank bodies. And finally, they released this. We always see them on when they showcase effect parts, and you kind of wonder, I wonder if they're gonna release those, and they finally have, and that's amazing. And they also release, well, they call it pale orange, but that's flesh. I'm not sure if they just don't want to use the term flesh, because it could insinuate something else. But well, anyways, pale orange. It's not really pale orange. It's kind of hard to. It's kind of like a light pinkish brown. If that makes sense. Not orange. Anyways, so this is a really nice release, and it's also great for artists. And actually, like looking at this one, you're gonna see the cross mark right there. And they also come with the gray set, or the gray color version, which is the DX. And this one comes with a variety of weapons. You get the sword, you might have a dagger there, and a pistol, and that's great. They've released this DX set. Otherwise, you're just gonna get this other version if you choose to pick this one. And this one is just, you get a variety of hands to just get the body itself. And for other people who like to customize, it's probably a great way to use this. Yeah. Anyways, for this review, I'm just gonna open one, more than likely the DX version, since we can check out the weapons, and I'll just probably pick the female one. Actually, I might open up the male also, just to kind of show the difference between the two. But for this one, it's gonna be the same. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, so inside, just take a look while it's here and organized. So you're gonna get a bunch of hands, and they have this tree here, which kind of holds everything together, which is great. It's easier to organize that way, and you know, if you have all of them. And on this one, you have a variety of hands. This is your grasping hand to hold any weapons. You have your open hand, which is great. Your relaxed hand, another one. This is probably I found there's a phone there, or maybe a tablet. You have another hand which is like this, as opposed to this. On this side, you have, this is probably for the pistol right here, but you only have one for the right. And then you have another one here. That's probably to hold the laptop. You have another open hand, but it's more of a stylized pose. You got this hand here, which looks like a scissor when you're playing RPS. Another grasping hand here, which is probably for a phone or something. Another grasping hand, or maybe that's for the stylus. Then you have a pointing finger, but just on the right. They give you a lot, but I really wish they give you a pair for everything, but you can have everything, I guess. It'll be nice. So apparently this figure is right-handed. And it kind of sucks because, you know, some people are left-handed, and if I want to dual wield, you can't do that because you're limited to that. Also, quite a bit of stuff here to hold the figure. Seems like they're using this particular arm here, which has a crotch support. And you have a tray for your accessories. You have a katana here. This seems to be a computer right here. You got the keyboard. And this is the screen right here. You got this. It could be a clipboard. Possibly it is a clipboard. You have your phone here, a flip phone. You got your pistol. And you got the, seems like a smartphone here. And you even have a stylus. So quite a bit of accessories, but it does require you to remove and clean the knobs off. Alright, I'm gonna do that and continue on with the review. Alright, and we have the two here. Let's first take a look at the male version here. Let's put this aside here. So it's kind of like your Figuarts. I do recognize this kind of like a collar here for the shoulder. It just wobbles about, but it does cover the gap, which is good. And you get a little bit of Actually, not really. It's just a long peg for the shoulder so it could swivel, but it does give you quite a bit of a reach. You can touch the other shoulder, which is good. You have a bicep swivel here. I like how it's molded nicely. Then you have your elbow as well, double jointed, but just gives you a little bit over 90 degrees. And you get your wrist, and for the head, it's double jointed. You can look up, look down, quite nice. Then you have your torso here, your up crunch, and you can even lean back side to side. Seems to be a peg connection there for your base. Then you get your hip here. The hip is hard plastic. It's not flexible, I don't think. Then you have this odd waist joint, which I'm not too fond on my Kamen Rider Figuarts, but it does work. And on here, it's not too bad, but I still prefer it when the leg is all the way there and there's a little joint or swivel joint inside. But yeah, but this one, it does prevent you from seeing a gap underneath. And I think the Awakening Goku has this joint among other new Figuarts, which is not too bad. That's good. I like that it's being covered now. But I guess it works if you put a pants on him or shorts, but not this one. Then you get double jointed knee, which is good. I mean, in terms of articulation, you can do a lot. I mean, you can have him cross the legs and have him sit down here. So quite nice. Really great articulation. And moving on, we have the ankle here. You got that swivel, and you can also go this way. So yeah, really nice. A lot of good articulation for this one. Now let's take a look. I think I got stuck there. All right, so let's take a look on her. Right now for her, it's almost similar, but this one is a little different though. The shoulder, it's not that just rotating, and it seems like it allows you to swivel forward a little bit. And likewise, she can touch her other shoulder, which is good. Just sticks out a little bit. But she puts it on her back. It does cover quite a bit, so it's not too bad. Then you got that joint right there, ball joint, and she's really petite. And you got your elbow. It's double jointed, just a slight on the top, similar to the male version. And you have your head here. Really good articulation as well. So this one, they didn't put any kind of peg if ever you want to put something on here. So I guess you gotta really mold it in if you want to give her some hair. Likewise, you have a peg on the back. Well, I guess you can make your own peg connection there. Or magnets. I'll probably stick a magnet. Then on here, yeah, we got a little bit of up crunch. Her belly is not that molded as opposed to the male version. I kind of wish they do a little bit, even, it's kind of subtle though. But it would be nice if they had that. And there's no belly button. Well, actually, this one, yeah, actually, you cannot see it. I guess we could always add a belly button. And you have the waist here. And similarly, actually, this one is not too bad. Because this one is flushed, or almost flushed. And it's nice. Actually, nah. I mean, you do get that, what do you call this? The underneath. That's what I'm referring to. You get that hollow parts there. Unlike this one here, you don't get that, or barely. So, I know it's weird, but just something you notice on figures. Here we go. Knee bend, not too bad. Back shot. Still, I find it a little weird when there's an extra piece of plastic there as opposed to the butt. Seems like the whole butt here is some sort of panties. And you get your ankle joint. Similarly, you can rotate that. So again, fairly nice articulation as expected. Really great. Alright, before I go to demonstrating and wielding a couple of things, I figured I might as well show the instructions for those who are curious. So they are lettered. This way, even if you can't read the Japanese, you can just kind of match where each one goes to. And some of them are probably guessed right. Maybe. And this is the stand again, how it's connected. I'm probably not going to demonstrate that. The great thing about this one, the stand comes with a case, which we'll see in a bit. And I think that's pretty much it for the instruction. Also, there is another interesting pamphlet right here. And I'm not sure what that's the 100 stands for, but I guess this is for kind of like a little bit for artists, which is kind of cool. And inside here, you got support posing. So yeah, it's kind of like those wooden mannequins for you to kind of give you a guide when you're drawing things. That's really cool. In here, as you're posing it, you take a picture of it, quite nice, and you know, taking note of the curvature of the body, you know, certain posing. And here it seems like I guess when you Photoshop it, you can blur out the joints and use that as a base for your drawing, and you can, you know, work on adding your own touch on that. Or draw your favorite characters, which is really cool. I like that. Although I don't have Photoshop skills though. And you add different layers, I suppose, with the color. Yeah, that's really nice. And here's the set, and here's where you can put everything inside there for the most part. I'll show you two different, well, pretty much the lineup here. And I think that's it for this pamphlet. Just want to quickly go over that. Well, light. Might as well show the arm here. So you have the arm here. It's your typical. Actually, I think I've seen that on some Figuarts or some Tamashi products. You do have an option to swap it out with this one if you don't want to have that the crotch support. But just open this up here. Mine is a little bit stiff. Not too fond of clear plastic, but sometimes you don't have a choice. There we go. Kind of supports her. It's a bit odd looking sometimes. She has a small body. Maybe it works for male. Yeah, it probably works here more. Yeah. I gotta tighten those joints too. But there we go. Yeah, it works more for the male. But again, you have this option. You take this out, you get that peg there, and just attach it on the back here, which probably is a better choice. I'm putting this the first time. There we go. I think that's a lot better in terms of posing. Alright, let's take this out. So this case here, it's actually really cool. I kind of wish they released this as standalone. This would work well for other figures, because you can take this out. This is your Tamashi Stage Act 4, you know, that the rectangular. Just have it there, and you have your case and where you can put a lot of accessories. And I'm really hoping they release this, because there's just some figures I have. It'll be nice to have everything right there on the base when you want to pose or change the whatever. You get what I'm talking about. And inside you have two trays here. which we are already taken out from the packaging. So you have that, and then this one, there's actually a little holder there. And there's actually another separate one, a spare one, just in case we want to put other hands. But again, if the case is you get one of these along with this, yeah, this is a perfect just to be sold by itself. Who knows, maybe they're thinking about it already. So inside you have a space to put your katana, just right there, and among other accessories. Although I kind of find that you know, you got this little stylus, just looks like just a little stick. Yeah, you just gotta be careful on that. There is also a plastic right here, but unfortunately, oh, you can actually remove that. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll just remove this or something. And now it's stuck. There's actually... There we go. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have this on here, which was there before, kind of keep everything inside there, which I like. But if you put the katana, it does not work because of how this is. Maybe I'll just cut through here or something, that plastic, that way I can still put the katana and have this on. But yeah. Alright, so I have the smartphone and stylus here. So for the smartphone, I had to use a bit of blue tack because it just slides off. There's just no way to firmly grasp that smartphone. But stylus, it works quite well. So that's really nice. Can have her, you know, write memos or something, or maybe drawing herself. So that's great. And even then, you can swap this out with the larger one, the tablet here. There we go. Again, helps to have that blue tack there. And you have the pistol here. And also, the fingers are actually a little bit flexible, so there is a little bit of give, which is nice. I like that. It's not like really solid that you might break it if you touch it incorrectly. But yeah. And lastly, you have the katana here. And again, actually, you have both hands to hold this, and I just popped that out. That's a really small ball joint, but so far, no problems. Easy to swap out, no issues. So that's really nice. Alright, that concludes the review for the Figuarts body blanks. They're great figures, even just a standalone. You can do a lot of cool poses with them. And on top of that, they make great reference for artists out there. If you're an artist yourself or you know someone, they make great gifts. But you might want to pick the gray one because gray does come with a bit of accessories, plus that cool stand and storage, which I really like. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. Try my best to answer that for you. I got this from Ami. I can't quite remember how much they are. Probably around the $30 range, my guess. But I believe the DX costs a little bit more, obviously, with more stuff. But yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meats. Thanks for watching.